This is the Power Platform Daily Brief from CRM Audio for Friday, April 26, 2019. What you need to know about the Power Platform today in 10 minutes or less. I'm Brad Koontz. Today, for the Friday Power Conversation, we're talking to Shawn Tabor. Shawn Tabor, welcome to the Friday Power Conversation.
I'm excited about it. Thank you, Brad.
Absolutely. Shawn, you and I go way back. I think we met probably 7 or 8 years ago at the thing formerly known as CRM Extreme or Extreme CRM. I never got that right.
Yep.
And I only knew you as the Hobbit, and I'm glad that you're still the Hobbit.
It's a brand that stuck, so I'm happy about it.
Very sticky. That's great. So this is the way this works. We're going to ask you 7 questions, and then we're going to play a little game called Buy or Sell.
Okay, sounds good.
7 questions. So the spring release announcements from a few weeks ago, what is the thing that you're most excited about in the spring release?
Well, there's a couple things that I'm most excited about. The AI enhancements for sales AI, customer service AI are really outstanding. And then some of the enhancements for universal resource scheduling and field service in general are really great. And the ability to do more customization on project service automation is a really big deal. So that's impacted me personally on a number of projects.
The sales AI piece seems to be the one that people are drawn to pretty immediately. Mm-hmm. And there's just a whole lot of buzz and excitement when not just when we talk to people in this community, but also customers are kind of taking note too of the possibilities of that.
It's really a democratization of AI is what we're seeing, right? So it really makes AI accessible to customers much faster. There's not a giant project plan that you have to go through to develop a cube and define heuristics and all this other stuff and get a data scientist involved and that kind of thing. It's more almost plug and play, right? And like for example, some of the enhancements with AI for customer service, where we can now have not only the AI to tell us about CSAT and trends within your customer service organization for your call center. But now if you're seeing a particular topic that's really draining your CSAT, you can fire up a virtual agent coming later in the spring. You'll be able to fire up a virtual agent relatively easily with customized questions that are aligned with how you create a flow. Right, so that it's very intuitive, very actionable by a business analyst or a business user. So that's really, really cool to me.
And I think it's also a good opportunity for certain partners to be able to kind of build a library out of best practice business scenarios within that, kind of the way we have been with things like business processes and those kind of things. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. Next question, your favorite XrmToolBox tool?
My favorite, it's hands down, it's the solution import tool, to where you can move solutions from environment to environment. And I know I'm getting the name of that wrong, but that's the tool. I use it every week. So it's one of my live or die ones. Solution transfer tool. It's had some improvements recently, so you can now actually see the status. It shows you step-by-step status. It's exporting, it's importing, it's publishing, and it's an invaluable tool for me.
That I would say that is the one that I use the most and find the most value of as well. So good stuff. I know you travel a good bit in your role. What is your favorite travel technology? What's the thing that you can't do without when you're on the road?
The thing I cannot do without is my earbuds. I can't. I find that I always carry my corded headphones as well in case I want to watch a movie on the plane. But without my earbuds, I can't listen to my podcasts. I can't watch some of my movies on my phone. It's and then as soon as I get off, I'm it's what I use for phone calls. So now with Teams getting even better on mobile, it's definitely my go-to when I got to jump out of a meeting when I'm on site to have another meeting. So yeah, it's my earbuds.
I love earbuds as well. I think you bring up a good point there, and there's a little bit of a pain point, and this is I doubt anybody from Apple is listening to this podcast, but I tell you, if you could make something where you could have an audio output cord come out from your screen on your plane into the little charger, box thing, so that you wouldn't have to carry a corded pair. It'd be great if you could do that. So
yeah,
Apple, take
get on
notes. Get on it. I know you've been in this channel for a while. Contoso, AdventureWorks, or Fabricam?
I got to go AdventureWorks.
AdventureWorks. I like AdventureWorks as well. I think that they've got one of the most believable backstories.
Yeah. Well, and the product mix is something you can actually work with.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. I don't know what Contoso wants to be. I think that at one point they were like GE or something and just touched a little bit of everything. But
yeah.
What's your best mobile productivity hack?
Best mobile productivity hack. Well, for me, I do a lot on my mobile device. I mean, I have meetings with Teams. I mean, it used to be Skype, but now Teams is doing even more. I mean, I was traveling this week. I was on Teams, had a call, got off a call. Then I looked up some information from one of our internal sites, got the link, put it on Teams, created a new channel. I mean, I was doing everything that I needed to do for my team on Teams on my phone.
Right.
I didn't have to leave it, and then I was able to go over to Power BI to look at some data on my team. So really I'm finding I'm doing even more on my phone as the days go on. And that's not because I can't do it on my laptop, because I can. It's just, it allows me to be a little more flexible in my schedule and how I'm doing things. So if I need to multitask, it almost becomes a second screen.
Next up, a little game called Buy or Sell.
Okay.
Power BI and Dynamics 365.
Buy.
Buy. Strong buy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Power platform licensing.
Push. We got to
hold because we have to.
We got to be on a hold because we got to get better clarity on that. It gets confusing quick.
Right. What kind of feedback are you getting? That feedback from customers as well?
Yeah, because it's because you have different power platform licensing with Office and with Dynamics, and they do different things and they offer different functions. So with the way we do business, we deal with Office and Dynamics. So it's sometimes difficult when you're going into an implementation to really understand the lay of the land, to make a design decision to move your client forward in the best manner possible. So getting a better handle on that licensing would be fantastic.
That does seem to be a brand new world and really a brand new pain point that partners are really going to have to figure out and be able to offer the guidance not only on cost savings, but to your point, to the right architecture that's going to drive that cost savings as well.
Right, and because it's not a fad. I mean, this is a thing that's going to be around for a while. So you have to design and make these decisions in a manner that your client is able to grow with that decision.
Buy or sell? Red Sox in the World Series this year.
I'm going buy. It's going to happen. I have faith.
You're a believer.
I am, and until my dying breath, yes, or until we're so many games behind where I have to mute Scott on my phone.
That's great. Shawn Tabor, thank you so much for participating in the Friday Power Conversation.
Thanks for having me.
That's it for the Power Platform Daily Brief today. Power on.